Hello all and welcome to our crochet. My name is Mary and I am coming to you with vlog number 16. Yay! Guys, this is the vlog I've been wanting to get going. And I remember mentioning through my comment section here on YouTube, I do have a comment section. It's actually a community section. If you click on the community section of our YouTube channel, I often leave some messages and you can actually have a read and think, now what's she up to? So you will probably notice that this vlog was going to be the vlog that yours truly was going to reveal something. Ooh, very exciting. I know that every vlog I say this is very exciting, but it kind of is this one. Now, there are three little secrets that I'd love to talk about. One I can't talk about till Christmas. Sorry guys. One I can discuss in a couple of weeks' time when I get everything in concrete. The other one I could talk about today. But not right now, guys. You know why? Because we have to discuss what we have been doing this week, what we're going to be doing next week before we can get to our big reveal. Okay, couple of things before we even talk about our projects. Classy Kim, who often comments on a lot of my YouTube tutorials. Thank you, Classy Kim. She also uploaded her version on Facebook of our granny mandala. There it is. Ta-da! That's the one that I've been working on. Now, Classy Kim was working on her very large version of our mandala, and she posted the picture of her version on my Facebook page. That link will be in the description box down below, by the way. Very top item you see. She also posted her version of it on her group page, ClassyKims Group page, and I will pop the link to her group page secondly in a description box down below. So thank you, Classy Kim, for your update on your blanket and how lovely it turned out. It was absolutely stunning. So there you go. And that is the granny mandala. If you are new to our channel, firstly, welcome. Secondly, if you want to do this one, it'll be the third link in a description box down below. So click on that. It'll actually be the playlist to the link. So you'll click on the playlist and you'll get part 1, 2, 3, etc. And that's the granny mandala blanket. So thank you, Classy Kim, for that. Now, I'm going to leave someone out because I've forgotten who else is posted on my Facebook page. And if I do leave you out, don't stress, I'll pop you in vlog number 17 in a week's time. Yay. One thing I really wanted to talk about was our granny square blanket crochet along. Now, that blanket we finished this week, or last week, I think. We finished it last week, and yours truly still hasn't weaved in any ends. And a lady by the name of Helen, Helen Long, oh, I hope she doesn't mind me mentioning her name. She left me a question in one of my comment section of the tutorial itself, saying, why is it that some granny squares like that have between clusters don't have a chain, and between clusters do have a chain? Some have the chain and some don't. And I thought, that's a very interesting question. The basic granny square that you see, and we are talking old-fashioned times, I couldn't even tell you when, but I tell you what, I'm thinking of doing some history on crochet. That's coming next year. That's another half secret I shouldn't have told you. I mean, I am going to be doing some history on crochet, so look forward to that in 2020. So that's that. However, the old-fashioned granny square is just a block like that, and each block either had the chain or didn't have the chain. Now, the ones that didn't have the chain made the block small. The ones that had the chain in between each cluster set made the square a little bit larger. If you put a chain in between each cluster set, you get a set of 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets. When you put one chain in between those, instead of putting 2 chains in the corner, you actually should put 3. So it evens everything out. It's all about maths, really. And, you know, maths is not my forte, but, you know, it's a part of what we do, guys. So, in fact, I'm really bad at maths, but I'm not going to tell you that, because you will know that some of my projects take a little longer to come up, if you will, and the only reason is because I mess up the maths, and I have to keep going and check out the maths and redo the maths and redo it and redo it and redo it until I get it right. It's funny because my daughter can walk in and go bang, 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 that's the maths, Mum, you've messed up. And I'm sitting there thinking, for hours I'm messing with this project, trying to work out the maths. And there you go. So with our crochet, our craft, and even with knitting, you really need to have the basics of maths, and probably a little bit more in the division section and multiplication and the rest of it. So there you go. Notice how I'm when it comes to maths. So Helen, that's the answer to your question. Firstly, for that reason that the sizing matters when it comes to the chains in between, and also it's also prerogative. If you want to put that chain in between, then you can. Just remember that when you're putting the chain in between, when you are joining, I hope this is not getting too blurry for you, when you're joining in between there, guys, you need to join in the chain stitch as well as your cluster sets. Just remember that it's all about maths. You mess up that join and everything's going to be out of whack. If you do put the chain in between each cluster set, it's going to make your square very, I don't know what word I can use, gappy, if you will. So you'll have your cluster set, then a chain. Whereas normally a cluster sets and your cluster sets are together like that. If you're putting a chain in, you're spreading it out. So you're making that gap. So you're going to have more of a holy blanket, if you will, a gappy blanket. This has kind of closed up the gap a little bit, so it's not so gappy. Helen, I hope that has helped you. If not, leave another comment down below in the comment section. Thank you, Helen, for your question. And that's another thing, guys. If you have questions or thoughts about what it is we've made, don't be shy. Pop your questions in the comment section down below in any tutorial that you have a question with. I will try to answer them each week in our vlog. So from now on, I'll be writing down all your questions, and come our vlog time, I will try and answer them. If you want, also, in our vlog, I'm a big smile now because I'm very happy about this. If you want to also, in the comment section down below, say something that you would like for me to discuss in the next vlog. Yay! Then do so, guys, because unless I know what you're thinking, I really can't read your minds. I would love to be able to do that because that would make me exceptional. But I'm just little old me who knows how to crochet. So if you really want to ask me something or tell me something or would like for me to discuss something, I will do so. I'll write all those questions down that you have asked, or the statement that you would like to mention, and then I will mention it in our very next vlog. So there you go. By the way, yes, our granny square blanket crochet along is supposedly finished, but not yet, because yours truly hasn't blocked. So what we're going to do, this week's tutorial, the very first tutorial coming up, maybe the second one, depending on the mood I'm in, we'll be washing and blocking our granny square blanket. And then this time next week, when I advertise that it's dry and ready to go off to its destination, or wherever you want to pop it, over the couch, give it to a friend, give it to a family member, we're going to do that victory dance that I promised you. And you're going to do it with me. And I don't care how embarrassing it is. Sorry, guys. I got to be crazy in at least one of my vlogs. So there you go. So that is your double crochet. No, that is your granny. Hello, Mary, get it right. That is your granny square blanket crochet along complete. Almost. We still have to wash and block. Now, this week we did, however, wash and block our double crochet V-stitch blanket. Now, the tutorials to this particular blanket will be, the whole playlist that is, will be in a description box down below as the fourth link to click on, okay? I'm hoping it's the fourth. Well, it doesn't matter. Just keep playing. Click on all the links you want and just pick the one you like. Sorry, guys. The double crochet V-stitch blanket is now complete. Yay! And I'm not going to do the victory dance with this one because I'm waiting for our very first crochet along, which is pretty much the last thing we completed. How ironic is that? The first one we started, the last one we completed. We completed other crochet alongs in between, like this particular blanket. So I'm very happy with this, guys, and I know you are too. This will be going over my couch along with a couple others that sit there already. Right now, I'll do it right now. Ta-da! Yes, so that's there. It's in its spot and that's where it's staying. It may move a little bit up or down, but it's going to be there. So that is that. This week we are washing and blocking this guy, and we are starting our pillow. Yay! I know we've all been waiting for it. We're actually not starting the whole pillow. What we're starting is this section, I'll show you that section to there, of the, whoops, I'm going the wrong way, of the corner to corner stitch for the pillow. The pillow is made in 3 parts. One, two, turning it around, 3. Now we're not doing this side. I mentioned this a while back. I still haven't decided what I'm going to put at the back. I have an inkling, it's an inkling, a very small inkling. I know what I'm thinking of doing, but I'm not going to reveal it yet. That can be another secret. I've got a lot of secrets today, haven't I? It's like 1,000 of them. I only should really be revealing 3. One, not really. Second one, not until 2 weeks, and then that one. But there seem to be other ones along the way, just very little ones. So I'm only, sorry guys. We are going to start this guy right here, just this section here, and we'll do this section. This was part 1. Then we'll do this section as part 2, and I'm not sure what we're going to do at the back yet. Now, before we do any of this, I will have a 5-minute discussion on how much yarn you will need for this one side and how much you will need for the other side when I decide this weekend what it is I'm going to be doing. Don't forget, guys, the pillow is coming up. It may be at the end of this week, or it may be at the beginning of the week after. Okay, so this end of the week or early next week, that will be happening. Now, I just wanted to show you, I mentioned a while back that I was making a beanie for a lovely lady named Sandra. Now, Sandra is an old school friend, yay! And she mentioned she had a 1-year-old grandchild, and I said to her that I would make her a beanie with some embellishments, and yours truly just has not had the time, as you know, and I'll tell you why, because that's the secret as well. It's part of the secret. But I wanted to show you the beanie that I did complete for her that will be going out to her probably Thursday of this week, because I still need to wash it. But here it is. How gorgeous is that? And there's your little embellishment that I was talking about. So you've got your 2 different colors there, and then you've got your button attached to it as well. So guys, this is a beanie. The actual stitch here is the most basic, kind of mean basic stitch you can use for a beanie. How gorgeous does that little flower look? It's actually 2 flowers with a button attached. If you want, now here's another one we can talk about in a couple of weeks' time. This was part of the secret. We could actually make this beanie with these 2 flowers and add a button just like this if you want. We could do that in a couple of weeks' time. We still have a lot of things that we need to do for the next 2 weeks, and that's part of the secret coming. But if you want, we can actually do this in a couple of weeks' time. I will show another version, because I've done a 2-year-old version as well, and I've popped another flower, a completely different flower on that one, which I will advertise in vlog number 17. But for this one, this lovely lady, her grandchild will be getting this gorgeous little beanie. I know, right? Look at that flower. Cute, 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 cute. So there you go. I did mention that a few weeks ago, but I haven't had an opportunity to show you the beanie because I had so many other things happening. Now, I'm looking around to think what else is there. There's nothing else except the secret. Oh, yes. Secret, secret, secret is about to be revealed. Now, as you guys know, I had 4 days extra for holidays, okay? Now, on those 4 days, I was supposed to get the double crochet V-stitch blanket blocked and the border to our crochet along granny square blanket. Now, Classy Kim actually was the one who reminded me, oh, you said it was going to happen this week. when's it going up? And I thought, yeah, I know, it was supposed to go up. I know. But guess what? The reason it didn't go up, and I couldn't talk about it then, but I can talk about it now, is because a few months back, I think it was Easter Saturday, Frances, my daughter, and I were discussing a project that she was going to make with me, that we were going to make together as a mother-daughter team. And that project is something that extends a little bit past my comfort zone, if you will. Now, you know, I make blankets, I can make tops, I make beanies, I make scarves, pillows, so many things I can make. Anything you mention, I can make it. Except, and this is a fact, except, I hope I'm saying this correctly, amigurumi. It's the only thing I struggle with. And the reason being is, with amigurumi, it's really important for amigurumi to use a smaller crochet hook to the yarn. So if the yarn asks for a size 4 hook, you use a size 3 or a 2.75, and it's real tight, and you could hear it squeaking when we're making it as well. Oh, oops, did I let the secret out? The secret is, both of us got together and we decided to make what a lot of people call a lovey or a huggy, whatever you want to call it, okay? Or a comforter. Now, this is something, if you're new to crochet and you're not sure what that is, that's like a little doll's head attached to a blanket, like not a really big blanket that goes on a couch or a bed, just a very small blanket that your child can actually carry around with you. So it's more of a comforter that the child feels a little bit safe when going to bed, feels a bit more warm and comfortable. And the little blanket can actually just sit on top of the child as well. So that's what we were doing on our 4 days off. We still haven't got all the tutorials put together yet. We have got parts 1, 2, and I think we're almost through part 3. And I believe there will be a part 4 as well. So it's kind of like a crochet along, if you will. And it's half amigurumi and half blanket. So Frances will be doing the amigurumi part of it, and I'll be doing the blanket part of it. However, yours truly will be doing some parts of that amigurumi as well. So it's really out of my comfort zone. Something at one stage with that particular yarn that we did get, which was from Balmain Yarns, by the way. Thank you, Jasmine. With that yarn, I was going to make a blanket, and Frances was going to do one of my favorite granny squares. It's not exactly a granny, it's like a little triangle thing inside not triangle, it's like a 12 corner thing inside a square. We will do that in the future, but we were going to do that. And then when we were away on our holiday, Frances says to me, Mum, why don't we do amigurumi? And I thought, I cringed all over because yours truly doesn't do amigurumi. But you know what? I thought, why not just step out of my comfort zone? And again, people, step out of your comfort zone, try something new, be a little different, be a little bit, I don't know, eccentric, if you will. Or boring if you're over eccentric. Calm down and be boring, if you will. But so the idea was Frances's idea to do something along the lines of amigurumi. And I thought, okay, we can make a little stuffed toy and that's the end of that. I thought, why not do the lovey so we can attach a gorgeous little blanket, which I've got some stunning yarn for the blanket. Again, from Balmain Yarns, thank you, Jasmine. We did that and we are 3/4 of the way through, not all the way. So the part series will get 1 part each week. So the first part of the tutorial will be coming this week. It'll be the very first tutorial you see come up. Yay! So that's the reason why I thought I'm not sure how far we're going to get on the pillow yet, because I do want to do that first tutorial of the amigurumi lovey, which we haven't named yet, but we will. And then I want to do the blocking of our blanket. And if I get time by the end of the week, which I don't think I will, I would like to start our pillow. That's why I'm saying it may actually be early of next week as well. But guys, that is the very first secret I've let out. Yay! There are bigger ones to come. Oh, so excited. I know I say that in every tutorial, guys. I always say, oh, I'm so excited about this vlog. I'm so excited about that tutorial. But this one here is very exciting. because in 2 weeks' time, I'll be able to tell you the even more exciting news. Okay, so this week you will get the first part of amigurumi. Yay! It's not the amigurumi lovey. Okay, so we'll just call it a lovey. You will get the first part of that lovey. Hopefully there are a lot of people out there who would love to try one of these, because I've always wanted to try one and I just didn't know how to step out of that comfort zone, and my daughter's pushed me out of it. So the fact that we have talked about our amigurumi project that my daughter and I are doing together is already exciting news in itself. But the biggest news will come in 2 weeks' time, and I know that a lot of my regular followers will be happy about that, because they have questioned me a few times. Oh, zipping, I'm not saying anymore. 2 more vlogs, you gotta wait till vlog 18, I think. But right now, this is the big news for this week. We were doing the lovey, we are doing the blocking, and we may do the start of our pillow. Now again, before I do the start of the pillow, just so you know guys, I will put in the details how much yarn you need, or I may wait till next vlog and then I can work all those figures out, and that way in the next vlog I can discuss exactly how much yarn you need, and then it'll be the very first tutorial that you come to. It might actually be better to do that, guys. That way you can go off and buy your yarn that you need, or go through your stash, or your, you know, where all your yarn is put around the place. I mean, mine's hidden everywhere. It's in cupboards, wall units, floors, under beds, on the roof. Well, maybe not on the roof. Although that's a nice spot. There's like a little space between the roof. No, stop that. So guys, that's what we're doing this week. That's our first exciting news. You have to wait 2 more weeks for that second exciting news, and 6 months for the very last exciting news. I just realized we're almost the end of July here. So that's August, September, October, November, 5 months. We may have to only wait 5 months for the reveal. Yay. Again, if you are new to the channel and you would like to receive further tutorials in your inbox, you must click subscribe, and you must click the little bell button. There's different sections of the bell button. If you click on the all button, you will get all of the tutorials coming through, and you don't want to miss any, guys, because I have now, in reference to the amigurumi, I now have an extensive range of items that I make. Just before Christmas, which will probably be, let's say October, November, it's not secret news, it's just normal news. I'll probably go into table runners, and I'll also go into some Christmas decorations as well. I've already done something for Christmas decoration, which was done last year, and I'll leave the link to that in the description box down below. So you can just click on Christmas decorations and something will come up. So I've done that, and occasionally I'll do a few other things and just prepare ourselves for Christmas. I know we've got a long way to go, but still it doesn't hurt to talk about it, right? So the range that I go from is really extensive. And I've actually made doilies in the past, which I keep underneath my fruit bowl, underneath a clock over there. So I've done doilies as well. So they can also come in the future. I'm not in a hurry for. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Vlog number 16 had some really great news for us. Vlog number 17 will be discussing a couple of items that are coming up. That will be long way away. We're not going to discuss that because we are too excited about our lovey that we will be doing this week. Yay! So join me again in a couple of weeks' time for that second exciting news. Yay! Very, very exciting, that one. Well, it is for me, and I'm hoping that it will be exciting for you too, guys. Join me in a couple of weeks' time for that. But for now, we are doing our lovey, and that will come up either Monday or Tuesday of this week. Then you will be doing the washing and blocking of this blanket. Then we will be preparing for our pillow. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share, do what you do best. And guess what, guys? Ciao for now.